and you are welcome back to my channel. So in today's lesson what we're going to be doing is Let It Be, which is an awesome song that everyone should know how to play on the guitar. So what we're going to do is cover the strumming parts of the song first, then I'm going to show you the vocals and how the strumming matches up with the words in the second half of this video. So the first half we're going to start off with the chords that we need, and the first chord we're going to need is A minor. So if you know these chords, skip ahead to where we get into the actual song, but if not, stick with me here and I'll show you the chords. A minor starts with the first box string number 2 or B string, second box then it is your D and G or 4 and 3. That's your A minor. The next chord we're going to need is G, which is the second box 5th string, and in the third box is the very top and very bottom string, so big E and little e. We need an F chord, so there's 3 variations you can do. You can do the basic one, which is first box B, second box G, third box is D. You can make it a little harder by changing that D to an A and put your pinky on the D. So your third finger now goes up to the 5th string and your pinky goes on the D string. And make it harder again by making it into the full bar chord, straightening that first finger to squeeze all of the strings in the first box. Then the next chord we need is C, which is the first box B string, second box D string or 4th string, and third A string or 5th string. And finally then a D minor. So we have the first box little e, which is the first string, then the second box the 3rd string, G, and the third box B string, which is string 2. Minor. So they are the chords we're going to need. Let's get into the strumming of the actual song. Right, so in this song there are 2 parts. You have the verse and you have the chorus. So most of the song sounds very similar, which is great because that means it uses the same strumming pattern. So the verse starts off with a C, G, A minor and F with a down, pause, down, down, up as you're strumming. Then we have the second line, which goes C, G, and then each of these chords are coloured in green with their own strumming pattern because they just do their own thing. So you start off C, G, and then F on strum, and you take a little pause there, and then the next 3 are very close together. It goes C, D minor, C. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now there is a way around this, so if you can't change chords that fast, what you can do is strum F. So on the D string what we do is a 2-0 and then we strum C. So it's F, then on the D string and C strum. Alright, so you have 2 variations. You have F pause, C, D minor, C, or you have F pause, and then on the D string 2 and then 0, C. So instead of doing your C and D minor, using a common note between them on the D string to play that 2, 0 and then C. So that second line is the C, G, F, C, D, C. Or if you play the tab, it starts off C, G, F, and that is the verse. Now, let's get into the chorus of it. The only difference between the verse and the chorus is that top line, so the second line does stay the same. So we're starting off with an A minor in the chorus, and again, each chord on that top line does down, pause, down, down, up. Then G, F, and C. And then there will be an answer, let it be, so it goes C, G, and then F, C, D minor, C, or you can do that tab in between. Right, so that is the whole verse and the whole chorus. All you do is play them again. So the way the song is worked out, it goes 2 verses at start, then a chorus, then 2 verses again, and then it does 2 choruses, no, 3 choruses, and then it's 2 verses again and 2 choruses to finish. So it's always going to be 2 verses, and in between it goes 1 chorus, then 3 choruses, and then 2 choruses to finish. And that is the way the song is laid out. So if you were just here to learn how to strum the song, that is how you strum the song. The main strum is just down, pause, down, down, up, and then you have those 5 chords that you mix between for the whole song. Now, if you want to learn where the strums go with the words, stick with me here. I'll bring them up and we'll quickly go through them now. Okay, so we're going to start with verse number 1. So we go into our C chord. Now, the first word doesn't have anything. So when, you're not going to say anything. When I find myself in. So it's when I find, pause, myself in. So on find, you do your down strum, and then my does nothing. That's where the pause is. Self, down strum, in, down, up. Then it's your G chord. Times of troubles. So 2 syllables, down, down, up, troubles. Then you're into your A minor, Mother Mary. So again, Mother 2 syllables, that's your down pause, and Mary 2 syllables, down, down, up. Mary. And then your F. So either of the Fs, you have your easy, intermediate, and advanced F. Comes to me. So comes to is your down pause, and then me is down, down, up. So that's when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Then we're into that second line, starting with your C, speaking words of, so down, pause, down, down, up, speaking words of. Then your G, wisdom, down, let it. So there's that strum there that does no words at all. So it's speak, wisdom, pause, strum, let it. So that's your down, up, let it. So those words run together very quickly. Let it, and then your B, and then you can either do your 3 strums or the little tab. So you can go or. So whichever you chose to do from the start of the song. So that's the speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Okay, and most verses follow this as well. So if you look at the second half of it here as well, you'll see the melody's kind of the same the whole way through. All you have to do is match the arrows up with those words. So it'll be and in my hour of, then your G, darkness, she is, A minor, standing right in front of me. And then speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And that's the whole first verse. Most of the verses are exactly the same. What I'm going to do is bring up the verses after. So I'm showing you how to do verse 1. We're going to go into the chorus now. And then what I'll do is I'll just put up verse 2 and the choruses, and then verse 3 and the choruses. But I'm not going to run through them. I'm just going to bring them up so that you can see where the arrows match up with the words, and then you can put in the work yourself to try and match them up, because you don't need me just to talk you through where the arrows are when you can easily just see the arrows above the words. Okay, so then we are into the chorus, the let it be, let it be. And so you're starting off with your A minor chord, let it, and then your first drum is on the B. B, let it. So these let it are slower than the other line. So the last one was down up for let it be, but these are slower, they're dragged out. So we're acting like 2 different words rather than 1 word split into 2 strums. So it's let it, down, down, up. So let it be. Oh, we're in A minor. Let it be. Let it. And then G. B. Let it. F. B. Let it. And then C. B. And that's it. So your A minor, G, F, and C. So let it be. Let it be. Oh, sorry. A minor, G, F, C. So let it be. Let it be. Let it be. It be. Then you're into your next line, which is the same as the second line of every verse, C, G, and then that little riff at the end. So whether it's speaking words of wisdom or what's the other line? I can't even think of it at the minute. So it's just down for your C, G, and then you have that F, C, D, C, or your tab. So whichever one. So that's going to be whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Okay, and that is how every chorus is run. The words just change a little, but the strums are always in the exact same places. So listen to the song. We have verse 2 here. So if you want to take a screenshot or whatever, there's verse 2. Then we have chorus number 2. So if you look at chorus number 2 here, we have the top half, which is the same as chorus 1, and then the chorus underneath is in brackets, it's in a box, because that section is played twice. So at the start, do you remember how I said it goes verse, chorus, 3 choruses? So it has 1 regular and then 2 with the different words that you repeat. So that's your second chorus. Then it goes into verse 3 here. So take a screenshot or whatever, write it down. Then finally you have the outro chorus, which is the exact same as chorus 2, you're just not repeating the second half again. So it does the 2 different choruses just once through, and that's how you finish it out. And then you can do a little outro, let it be. So if you're even just finishing out going, whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Whisper those words of wisdom, let it be. Okay, so you can just repeat the bottom line again, just a little softer, and that's a nice outro to the whole song. So depending on what style you want to do it in, you can change strumming pattern to make it sound more rock style, or slow it down, maybe do a bit of finger picking to make it sound more acoustic. But it's all up to you how you want to play it. This is just a basic version on how the majority of people will strum through this song if they're just looking for a bit of accompaniment while they are singing. So guys, that is it for me today. That is all of Let It Go. I hope you enjoyed it. Like it if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll see you next time.